You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
WGPR Detroit, HD2.
The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
This is Donna Stinson from Can We Talk About It, where we talk about that elephant in the room. I want to give my husband a shout out. Hey, Charles, I love you so much. I want to let you guys know this is my new creation. It says Think Pink, and there's nothing wrong with a beautiful brown mermaid. So I made this little creation. You can go to paypal.com, paypal.me/Donna Stinson. So I'm going to say that one more time. It's paypal.com paypal.me/Donna Stinson. Next time I come on, I'm going to put it up. So you guys know that on Tuesdays, I'm at WCHB. I'm at 1440 a.m. So Tuesdays from 2 to 2:30, I do it's a talk show with two brothers, Michael Johnson. I believe he was on the show with me one day, and they have a talk show called the Christ Movement Program. So I'm on there, and we talk about the things that we go through, and we try to give encouragement, and we testify to the things that we went, that we go through from day to day. So yeah, I'm on there tomorrow from 2 to 2:30. So watch me. So I gotta tell you guys something now. Sometimes, people say, it's really, really, really hard, for black people to come and get a good business or try to be an entrepreneur. And a lot of people don't want to, they don't want to, deal with them. And that's not really true. A lot of people that's business people or business minded, their attitude is all messed up and they don't know how to talk to nobody. And speaking of attitudes, I want to read something that I had on Facebook, which I just thought this was just the craziest thing. So there's this lady named Gloria Gaines Hannah, and she's supposed to be selling some type of hair thing. Now, this Jada Pinkett thing came out about alopecia. I've had it over 30 years, and it's a terrible thing to deal with. And I guess she was talking about some type of oil or something that she had. So what I asked her was, how much is it? She go to sending me all types of dates and times where I'm not trying to meet you. I'm trying to meet your product. So I'm like, girl, bye. She gonna write me back talking about she say, sorry you feel that way. I won't say girl bye like you did. That's right, because you are the one trying to get my ducats. I know you won't. I wouldn't even buy it right now because her attitude. Don't know. I didn't ask you what time you was on TV. I asked you what was the price of your product, my dear. So she breaks out and said, I can't understand the disenfranchise you have for this black entrepreneur before you even know about my product. Very interesting, very interesting. What you mean before I know about your products? I asked you how much it was. I was going to buy it. I'm trying to fall in love with your product, not you, home girl. What you mean, girl, bye? Like I said, girl, bye. Then I put, I forgot what I put. I think I put, I said I asked about your price, not your show times. So she never said anything else about that. But I put hashtag listen to your potential clients. I will never buy nothing from this chick. I don't know who she is or who she thinks she is. If somebody asks you for a price, that's what you're supposed to do. Ain't nobody trying to be like all up in your grill trying to get to know you. I'm trying to get to know your product, boo-boo. So, enough of that idiotic. Oh, my goodness. That lady really, really, really pissed me off. So, I want to talk about there's a lot of, once again, the people in the church. I'm just sick of this. Okay, I did a shirt for a young woman. And I need you guys to pray for me on this because this is just crazy and terrible how people that work, this young woman works. She asked me to put some letters. I usually don't take nobody's material and put letters on it. I buy my own material and then I sell my creations and my material. She had a jacket. I told her, yeah, $10, I'll put your name on the back of it. This was like in March. I haven't seen my money. Every time I see her, I'll get it to you. My mama gonna get it, yada, yada, yada. My dog died. I got ran over by a train. The Bible says to be a good paymaster, you pay what you owe. It's getting to the point right now to where I'm about to tell this girl you can choke on that $10. It's just a shame how church folks claim they so holy, they so this, they so that. And they can't even follow one commandment in the Bible because we know they not following to love your neighbor as yourself. So somebody go out their way to do something for you when you don't want to give them their money? It's always a problem. Please pray for me because you know what? I'm about to tell that girl she can choke on that money. And I'm going to tell her just like that in church. I'm tired of folks when somebody do something, especially the people in the church. When they can't get what they want to run to the pastor and start talking. I'm not running to nobody and telling nobody nothing. I'm letting my friends know, which is you. And then I'm going to go back and tell her how I feel. I don't need no dang on, what they call it, permission slip to talk to nobody. And I feel like this for some of you sisters. You sitting up telling me you working. And you won't even give me my little $10. If it was somebody in the world, I probably would have just took it as a loss. But, I just like the police, I be trying to give people a chance. I'm so sick of police officers and Christian folks. I don't know what's wrong, why lies is constantly coming out your mouth. Because if you tell somebody you're going to do something, your word should be your bond, no matter what's going on in your life. And I ain't even just talking about money. If you tell somebody you're going to do something, do it. So, they kind of like, this young girl she actually kind of turned me off from the church and doing anything for the church, even though the church don't know it. But if they're watching this, they know now. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm tired of this. The first time I even came to the church, I gave somebody a skirt. They were supposed to put it up for me. Just bought the skirt. That skirt came up missing. So, and then I made a shirt for somebody. That came up missing. You coming asking me? No. This is the last straw with these folks. I'm sick of this. No matter how. See, the thing about me is I love being a part of a good church. I love being a part of what's going on in the church. And this is what I've always came to the conclusion. It don't matter what church I've ever been at. The sisters in these churches are straight up whack. I'm not speaking on all of them, but 70% of them are whack. And out of the 70%, 25 got to come mess with me. You don't know me like that, boo. I'm in the flesh. Don't play with me. When I go somewhere and I'm talking to somebody and I'm talking in a nice tone and this, that, and the other, the way I talk when we be talking, I don't talk like that when I'm talking to other folks. So they look at that as a sign of weakness, so they just feel like they can do what they want. People that's like me, that's real soft tone when you're out, you're trying to be nice and you're trying to have somebody understand you without yelling at them and this, that, and the other, and they take advantage of you, leave them people alone. Steer clear of them because they're going to make you. They're going to cause you, not make you. They're going to cause you to want to get out of your own character. And when I'm around people and they get me in a point where I'm out of character, I'm out of pocket, then stay out of my life. I'm not about to be around nobody that's going to turn me into somebody I never wanted to be. I've been through that. I'm not going through that no more. My sisters, please, if you have a good man, we talked about this before, don't be criticizing him, harassing him, downgrading him, calling him, treating him like he's your child, because he's not. I don't know what's wrong with you women who feel like just because you working and the man that you with is not working, you feel like you can just run amok on this man. There's never no reason to put your hands on anybody. But some of you women be in these men's face asking for it. I dare you. I want you to. I wish you would. I mean, anybody would be like, oh, okay, let me just smack the piss out of her then. I don't get it with you women out here. On one point, you want to be sensitive and you want a man to look at you and you want to be winded down. Then on another hand, you want to be Wild Bill Hickok out here and start getting off in men's faces and telling men what they need to do and how ain't nobody going to do nothing to you. Girl, the right man for the right word will break your back. Please believe that. And I ain't talking about in a sexual manner, even though I know you like it like that. You men that got these women and you prefer them and you're married to them and you prefer them not to work and keep them in the house and don't want to give them no money, shame on you. Shame on you. How dare you? That is not your dog and your housekeeper. That is your wife. You're supposed to be side by side. You know what? I love my husband to death, and I'm glad I got the husband. But if my husband ever was to tell me that I can't do this and I can't take nothing out of our bank account, nigga, I'll take all the money and leave you. You women, you married women, and I'm glad that you like being housewives. There's nothing wrong. Being a housewife is the most underrated job there is. A housewife has to take care of her men, her children, her house. She's got to be a secretary, a doctor, a confidant, a therapist. There's so much stuff a housewife have to be, and just because a man feel like they're going out into the world to work, that this woman's environment or her surroundings is less important than the one that's out in the street. They got to go out in the street and get groceries. Some of you men don't even allow y'all wives to even get money to even get groceries. Excuse me. And that's a shame. And here's the kicker. When they get tired of your sorry butt, they say to themselves, my freedom is more important than this Negro right here. Then when they leave you, you want to cry. And you want to start having a fit, and you don't want nobody to leave you. Which brings me to, did anybody hear about what happened over here on 7 Mile in Sherwood? Allegedly, this woman, I don't know if she's black, but this woman broke up with her old man and started seeing this white man. I guess he came from another county or whatever, and they were driving, and the ex-boyfriend was following them. And when they got to a light, I guess the boyfriend shot the man. And I'm saying that to say this. There's a lot of you men out here that think you can run over your women and they're going to still feel the same way about you. But then as soon as it don't even have to be that the person is in love. They just want to get away from you and see something different. Now you all then lost your mind, got your little baby diapers on, losing your mind, pooping all over the place. Why did she do? What you mean, why did she do that to you? Because you're a dog and you're no good. Some women will give men like this a chance. I used to be one of them women. Give them a chance. Stop doing that. These people will bleed you dry emotionally, physically, and financially. There was a man that I was with. I could never keep no money because every time I turn around, he was going in my purse, taking my money, blacking my eyes when I said something about it. One day I got sick and tired of him doing that. I crushed up glass, broke up razor blades and everything. Put a whole bunch of change in the purse. When I left to go to the store, I came back. You know what? This nigga was standing there with his dang on hands bloody, talking about, look what you did to me. Why are you in my purse? I had such a knockdown, drag out, fallout with this guy. I left him. I ended up having to leave him because he was dangerous. And I'm letting you women out here know, quit messing with these men that hit you and blame you. I ain't talking about these, I get with you, I tell you a new one. No, you won't. I'm talking about to my sisters who want to be in a relationship, and you know, we're women. We love being in love. We love the act. We love everything about it. We love trying to find a Prince Charming. Everybody out there is not going to be your Prince Charming. Quit running when you can't find the man that you're looking for. Quit looking. Let him find you. We have to get out as women. We have to get out of this. I ain't no good man out here. Why? Did you sleep with all of them? Are you for sure? You talking about ain't no good men out here. I'm wondering, are they hiding from you? Are you laying with everybody? I mean, what is it? Sometimes we have to learn to stay to ourselves, lock ourselves down, and that go for our legs too, and get into something that we like. A lot of us, and this is a shame, men and women, we can't stand to be by ourselves. We are not our best company. And that's a shame. I love being by myself. I love being with myself. I love me. There was a time when I didn't love me. There was a time when I was so scared to be by myself. There was a time when men in my life that knew all about me and knew I was scared to be that way, and they played games and scared me, and I'm hanging on to them for dear life because I don't want to be by myself, and I'm begging them and crying with them and pleading with them to quit doing it. Quit, women, don't do that. And some of you men too, don't do that. If no one's told you today, I'm going to tell you. I love you, and you are very much appreciated. I feel so bad for people that have to go through that. That's a terrible thing. And for you people who do that, I feel blessed that I have the person that I have, for the simple fact that I'm not jumping on him. I didn't take what was in another relationship, several relationships, and bring them here. Some of you people, somebody beats on you and you meet a good person and you turn around and beat on them. And then you say, won't nobody deal with me? I wonder why. You turned into Muhammad Ali. You used to be the punching bag. You used to be the punchee, now you the puncher. We have to look, examine ourselves. If we don't like being with ourselves, nobody else is going to like being with us. That's just the full truth about it. My brothers, I know you guys go through a lot, and there's women out there that be jumping on y'all, and I've seen that in the streets, just jumping on y'all, scratching y'all heads and trying to pull y'all shirts off, and y'all don't do it. I'm talking to the ones who don't do anything. Bravo to you, and God will bless you for that. There's a lot of men, black men, that has went to jail because some broad, yeah, I said it, some broad then told a lie on them. Or they called the police as soon as their man, mate, husband, whoever, came in the house, started up with them. They're trying to leave. You grab them and they turn around and they're not trying to hit you, but they knock you down. Here come the police. You done sent this man away for a long time. Because even if you go to the courts and say it wasn't like that, it's too late for him. A lot of our brothers are in jail on trumped up charges. A lot of our brothers are in jail for crimes they didn't commit. They've been letting brothers go that's been in jail 40, 50 years. And here come the sisters being a part of the systematic problem that the brothers deal with. Ain't no system gonna use me to overthrow my brothers. I love my black brothers like they were my brothers. Even the ones who go out here, excuse me, even the ones who go out here and want to hurt their sisters, rape them, beat them up, you want to shoot each other. I love them too. We don't know what's going on in these people's mind. We don't know if they're possessed. We don't know if somebody's paying them to do this. We don't know if somebody did something to them. They call themselves getting them back. We got to learn how to get rid of this thin skin and start getting thick skin with each other. I know for a fact crime is not down in Detroit. And I just read up on it, and I was on Fox News looking at it, and they were talking about they have a thing with DTE saying that Detroit has the largest utility cost in the Midwest, and that's a lie. Because I went through all of those through the states. There's only 12 states in the Midwest, and that's a lie. So I think it's like 5 or 6 places: Wisconsin, Kansas, a couple of not Kansas, Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin. I think it's Kansas, North Dakota, South Dakota. They're at I think is $697 or $617 or something, when Detroit is at $477. So I guess that's like $132 a month. Then they're telling you to vote. Don't go for this. Do not go for this. This is just a voting ploy. They're telling you, if you got anything talking about, call them and let them. They're saying there's a QR scanner on the card, and they say when you scan it, the company will fill out a form in your name. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's how politicians and certain peoples get your name. They send it to you. You print and you sign. You print and you sign. When I go out and they be like, would you sign this position? Okay, well, I'm going to sign my name. Well, no, you got to print and sign. Well, I'm going to print my name. No, you got to do both. Quit doing that. These people are stealing your identities. You're printing and signing your name. Anybody can forge your name when you do that. Anybody. Now they got DTE or the Utilities Commission, or I don't know who it is, but they're talking about DTE, and they're saying to call, scan this QR scanner so they can get your information. Don't do that. Do not do that. If you want your bill to go down, don't vote for nobody. Vote the bum that's in office right now, because they're talking about bringing it up 7 to 9%. Vote that person out. You ain't got to vote nobody else in. You let them know. If you don't bring it down, we're voting you out. That's all we got to do. Start withholding your money. Buy generators. Start letting these people know they're not going to take. Look, my house is I got generators. I got boxes with that charge up. They got plugs in them where I can plug up my TV, because Michigan has the biggest outage, and they said that too. Michigan has the biggest outages in the Midwest, but they don't reimburse us for anything. So start buying generators and little multi chargers where you can charge your phones and stuff and don't need your power. I think back in 2004 or 5, something like that, they shut down a whole grid. Like 4, 5 states was without power. Do you really want to go through that? And Gretchen Whitmer, I really don't know what her problem is, but this lady, I don't have nothing against her, but you talking about fix the damn roads. You ain't fixed the damn roads. 75, I go to church in Southwest Detroit. 75 over there been shut down for over a year. Not only 75, over there further down, over there in Southwest Detroit, they got a couple of things shut down over there. I think it's Clark Street and something. This been going on 2 years. Now, I'm not sure how sure this is, but they were saying that the reason they didn't do the roads over there is because they have to they have to get some type of okay from the Canadian government. Who the hell is the Canadian government to tell the U.S. U.S. ain't no punks? I don't know where that came from or if Gretchen Whitmer said that or whatever. Quit stalling and fix the roads. You done came up with this, oh, we gonna get the road. You ain't fixed nothing. You tore the roads up. You definitely did that. You dang sure didn't fix them. Now, Gretchen Whitmer, whatever her name is, I don't think she's a bad candidate. She came in with all this pandemic and this, that, and the other, and I'm willing to give her another chance. This Tador person, you work with Trump. I don't even think Trump just gangster. I don't think he bad, good, or indifferent. I just think he a straight up gangster. Trump is black. I don't care what none of y'all say. That Negro is black. But this woman talking about if anything happens to women and they have to get abortions and they've been raped, I don't want no woman telling me that you don't get no exceptions, and now they're making you keep a child that you may end up hurting because of what happened to you. I don't know. I wouldn't vote for her at all. I don't know who these people are think they can make laws for the masses. That's not a one size fit all. That's you gonna do what we say because we white. That's what that is. That's how I feel. So you guys, we're going to have to start coming together. We're going to start pulling our money away from these stores, these nail shops, DTE. I don't know what make us think we can't do it. We are less than 20% of the population, but you just don't know. There's so much money in the ghetto. And we can do whatever we want to do, but we don't because we so busy spending our money on gold, jewelry, fancy clothes, fancy cars. I'm going to spend $1,000 to go to a hotel. You don't even got the money. You just doing it to flex when you could have been doing something else with that money. I just want us to be okay. I want all of us to be okay. I want all of us to know that there's a better day for us if we come together. If we don't, we're going to be rocking and rolling out of control, y'all. Nobody's jumping on our bandwagon. We're jumping on everybody else's bandwagon, and it don't feel good. I'm ashamed that my people will rather turn their backs on their own rather than to be with them. So I love you guys. On that note, be strong and stay strong.